One of my favorite PowerFX clauses is the search syntax. The search syntax will go through and based on a single input, like a text box, search multiple columns from a given table, a given record set, like a collection, or a SharePoint list or Excel spreadsheet. Let's take a look at how we can use this with our application. So in this application, which you can find in the description of this video, I'm going to click on the search syntax here. Now, we have a single example here, but we can see is search your table, and then you pass in your string. Then, this will be your input box in this case. Then you pass in what columns you want to search. So this is going to allow you to search based on first name, last name, email address, all with one simple command. So in this case here, I'm going to search for green. And when I do that, notice it found all the Green Coast Springs parks. If I search for the word park, it's going to find anything that had the word park in it, including things like Orange Park, where park was in the name also there. So it's searching based on the park name and the city all in one clause. The code for this is going to be in the gallery itself. So it's never in the top part here. This is just a simple syntax. One thing to keep in mind though, is when you do have this text label, make sure the value is an empty double quoted string. If you don't do that, watch what happens if I don't do that. If I just leave it like this. It's going to well, it fixed that now, but in some text inputs, in the old classic inputs, it would basically pass that as searching for an empty string. So make sure you have two double quotes in there so you satisfy all the classic text boxes also. The new one's a whole different animal, as you can see. Now our code is right here. What we'll do is we'll search the park table. We're passing in the input box up top here, and then we're searching based on park name, address, or city. So again, when I play this again, if I typed in 17, it's going to find all the parks that have 17 anywhere in it. 4117, this one right here, or Highway 17 in this case. So it's smart enough to pass that 17 in and do a lookup on all three columns. A few words of warning. Inside of SharePoint, these types of contained searches will be a delegatable search. In other words, it's not going to be able to figure out how to turn the search syntax into a proper SharePoint query. Because of that, it's going to grab all the records it can, 500 by default, up to 2,000 if you want. And it's going to do all that locally. That will slow things down, and if you have more than 2,000 records, it will give you the wrong answer back. So if your record that you wanted is on row 3,000, it wouldn't even return row 3,000. You can specify how many records you want to cache, again, SharePoint only in this case, by going to your gearbox over here, and as I scroll down, we'll see data row limit. This is not how many rows it can handle, this is only for those delegatable events. So not a problem in SQL Server, Dataverse, and in many SharePoint areas, not a problem, but search and contained searches are a big deal for SharePoint. You can find more information about search syntax in the description of this video, and please subscribe to get future videos like this on PowerFX.